Knock knock. Who's there? Euroa. Euroa who? Euroa the boat, I catch the fish. Hey you! You're watching Robbie Fishing. G'day folks. This morning I'm at the Arboretum Dam in Euroa and it is just crazy early. I got here a bit early, it's about 6:30. I can just see a little bit of light coming over the horizon, so by the time I turn on my Olight arc fouled headlamp, the one that I reviewed last month, because I reckon it's an absolute ripper, and rig up my lines and get everything set up, it'll almost be time to start fishing. And the water level at the dam here is about the same as it was when I experienced my best fishing here a couple of years ago. I'm going to set up my old DJI Action 2 camera here for a time lapse, but I've got no way of knowing whether I've got the right angle or not. I might do if I go too steep, I'll get no foreground. Hopefully that's not crooked. Go you good thing. Right, I'm all set up and rigged up. Both my lines are in. I've got a paternoster rig on each rod. The rod on the left has got a couple of corn kernels on it, and the rod on the right has got a single janjuk worm. I'm going to turn my torch down to low, like that, so that I've just got enough light to keep an eye on my rods to make sure they don't get pulled in. And there's a bit of light starting to creep over the horizon, so hopefully in the next 15 minutes or so I should have enough light to see what I'm doing. The light's getting better. It's just gone 7 AM and look how dark it still is. Daylight savings ends this weekend, so this time next week it'll be 6 AM. Getting a nibble on the corn. Still nibbling. Real fast, sharp nibbles. It stopped. I wonder if it done away with my corn. Yep, stole me corn. Oh, that's a start. That's a sign. Oh. Folks, I just hooked up to a small fish on the corn and I lost it. It all happened so... The corn only had one corn kernel on there and it's still there. I hooked up and before I'd even reached up and hit go on my GoPro, on my DJI camera, the fish had got off. Oh, I just had a really big bite on the corn. It was a ripper. It's gone really slack now. Oh, it's still there. The line's pulling tight. Got him. He's on there. This is a nice size silver. I was playing with my camera when it hit. It is a lovely silver. I don't quite think it's big enough, but it's a lovely silver perch. Caught on the corn pre-sunrise. A pre-sunrise silver perch. See you later, mate. Off you go. Awesome. The sun's not even up, it's not even close, probably another 15 minutes away yet, and I'm on the board. I didn't measure that fish, but at a guess I'd say 26 or 27 centimetres. Well, there's a bite straight away. As soon as I put that in then, it wouldn't have been on the bottom for 2 seconds. It's still playing with it. That wouldn't have been on the bottom for 2 seconds then. Silver perch are notorious for this. They just come on the bite, go crazy, then they'll go off the bite as quick as they come on the bite. Just getting my first nibble on, nibble on both rods. I was about to say getting my first nibble on worms, but something's having to go up the corn here as well. Just had a big bite on the corn. I'm trying to re-rig this rod because I've got snagged and I can see a bit of action happening on the worm rod here. I might just check that. Got him. That was a nice ball. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, damn, got off. That might have been a nice fish. That was a good bite. It was a good bite and it was a bit weighty. I'm going to loosen me drag a little bit. It's not all that tight. This is an old reel. It might be a bit stiff. That was quite a nice fish. I reckon that might have been a legal silver perch. If it wasn't, I reckon it was pretty close to it. As far as I know, there's no carp in here. I've never caught one. Doesn't mean they're not here. They could be here, but I've never caught one. And if there's no carp in here, then I reckon that'd be a good silver. Here we go, it's a bit of bite. Got him. Got me drag too loose now. Similar to the one I released earlier, I reckon. About mid-20s is my guess. And that answers the question about carp. I can tell you with absolute certainty that there are carp in Arboretum Dam. That sucks. That really, really sucks. Anyway, it is what it is. Now that's quite disappointing to see that carp. I didn't know whether they were here or not. Ooh, bite of my worms. Whether the carp have always been here or whether they came in the big floods before Christmas, I don't know. And to be quite honest, it doesn't matter because they're here now. And once they're here, they're just about going to be here forever. Every fish I've hooked today's been on the corn so far, and it still is. Oh, well, big bite in the worms. Wow, that was an epic bite. If it's a yellow belly, it might be a nice one. Please don't be another carp. It's a silver perch, and it's not even all that big. I was reaching down to check the bait on the corn, and this rod almost got pulled in. It was just going, it was really hammering, and it put up a good fight, and I thought it was a half decent fish. And it's just a small silver. Gee whiz, that went hard. Oh, the first fish on the Janjuck worms. Silver perch of probably not even 25 centimetres long. Gone. I can't believe how hard that silver hit just then. I'll be honest, I was hoping it would be a 35 to 40 centimetre yellow belly because that's what it felt like. They're a bit of a muscle fish, the old silver. As they get a bit bigger, even though that wasn't big, they can certainly pull hard. Look at that, beautiful. If I was a fish, I'd want that. I know there's yellow belly in here because I've caught them here, and I honestly thought that was probably going to be a 35 to 40 centimetre yellow belly. It just about pulled the rod into the water, and then it fought hard. It bit hard and fought hard. Everything about it indicated it was a much bigger fish than what it was. Corn. Oh, it was still there. Got him. Please don't be another carp. Got a bit of size to it. Oh, look at the worms getting a bite too. I think it's a nice silver. It is a lovely silver. I'm not measuring because I'm just getting bites galore here, but at a guess, I'd put this silver perch at around... Oh, look at me worms. It's all happening. Oh, look at me worm rod. Quick, silver perch. See you later, mate. Quick, put the camera back on me head. There's a fish on me worm rod. It's only a little one, this one. It's a carp. Oh, what am I wetting my hands for? It's a stinking carp. He can go down here on the pile. What I'm going to do is put on my dead carp here, and then when I leave, I'll kick him into the water for the yabbies and the birds and stuff to eat. Wow, it's all happening at the Arboretum Dam. Put the worms back in. I'll rebait me corn. It's all happening. Whoa. Well, look at this. On. Not even a big fish. It's another silver. I've snapped the line on my other rod and reel. I got yet another snag. That's 2 this morning. And while retying it, the silver has come along and said, I want your worms. Oh. I don't want your money, honey, I want your worm. I don't want your money, honey, I want your worm. Back to the job at hand. It's getting a bite already, that worm. No, you've got to be joking. It's the same worm. I didn't even put a new worm on. Whoa! Similar sized silver, I reckon. smaller one maybe. Oh, he's got the hook down deep. I've managed to get every one of them off this morning without having to break the line. Open wide. No, this one's way too deep. See you later, mate. Had to break the hook off. Now I haven't got a line in the water. Hurry up, Robbie, there's not a second to lose. How many sinkers fallen off? Ah, there it is. Right, I'm back to 2 rods. When I have to break the line off on a fish, what I do when I'm using a paternoster rig, you might see there's a little bit of a knot in the line there. I just leave it intact and I just tie a new dropper on. But I tie it above where the old one was because that could create a weak spot in the line, and if the line's going to break, I want it to break below the hook, not above the hook. And then before I go fishing next time, I'll just tie a whole new rig on. Right, 2 rods in. Time to relax. And it's sort of Beatles o'clock. Here sorta comes the sun. Da, 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 da. It's sort of trying to make an appearance, but the clouds are holding it back. Here comes the sun. Da, 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 da. It's Beatles o'clock. Here comes the sun. I said, fishing's off tap. Do, 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 do. Oh, see? I was serenading the fish. As soon as I started singing, I got a bite. I've been over there photographing a willy wagtail and I thought I might just check my line. And look at that, there's a fish on the end of it. He must have grabbed it while I was over taking that photo. See you later, mate. Getting a bite on the corn. Here it goes. Come on, corn. Here it goes. And got him. Hope it's not a carp because it's a reasonable size. I reckon it's a silver by the fight. It is. Did they put up a good fight, the old silvers? No, it's not, it's a carp. Right, another one for the pile. Hey, got him. Oh, it's a carp, I reckon, just by the way. Oh, no, that's a little silver. It's actually not even a little silver. It's one of the largest silver perch that I've caught today. I get a photo of it, I think, with that. With the light. The light looks great. Taking a photo of it with that sunshine on it and those reeds in the background. Silver perch. See you later, mate. Had a nibble on the corn. It's gone very quiet. It was madness there for a good hour and a half. Then the last hour or so it's been deadness. A nibble on the worms here. Gee, it's gone quiet. It's hard to believe. I expected it to slow down, but I didn't expect it to just go dead. Got him. First one for ages. The action was red hot this morning and then it's just died right down. This is the first fish I've hooked for probably, I'll be well over half an hour. And it's a lovely silver. A Silverado. See you later, silver. Long way, mate. Let's try that again. See you later, silver. I might just put this same worm back on. I'll just re-thread it. I'll put that back out. I'll probably only give it another 10 or 15 minutes here. It has gone very quiet. Yeah, missed it. just had a bite. Here it goes, and got him. Oh, a bit of weight in this fish. Oh, he got off. I wonder if that might have been a yellow belly. Well, the southerly wind didn't turn up. Lol. I've just filmed my closing scene. I kicked my dead carp back into the water, filmed my closing scene, and then caught this lovely little silver perch. See you later, mate. As soon as I finished filming it, well, the southerly wind didn't turn up, the yellow belly didn't turn up. Sadly, 3 carp did turn up, and they're now on the water waiting for the birds to come and get them. And a heap of silver perch turned up, and I had a wonderful morning. I've had so much fun here at the Arboretum Dam. Thank you all very much for watching.